The Pelicans have finally played their first preseason game, and a lot has happened, especially with Zion Williamson. So let's find out right now with the Pelicans Scoop. Cue the music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, everybody? I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and I am back again with another episode of the Pelicans Scoop. And yes, we're not in studio today, but listen, guys, when you got to get episodes out, you got to get episodes out, because this is very important. As you heard from the title, as the New Orleans Pelicans have just played their very first preseason game. Not only did they play the first preseason game against the Orlando Magic, yes, they won 2 points. 106 to 104. But at the same time, that's not really the matter at hand. We finally got to see what this lineup was about. A lot of questions have kind of been answered. So the first lineup of the season, Brandon Ingram, I guess it was more of like injury management or, veteran move. He did not play yesterday. He didn't play at all. So the starting lineup was DeJounte Murray, CJ McCollum, Herb Jones, Zion, and Daniel Tice at the 5. So that is the first lineup we got to see this year. And it's a lot of things from that lineup. It's a lot of takes that I got from this lineup. One of my good friends, Jelani, he basically said was that from this lineup, this lineup alone lets him know that CJ McCollum is not starting. Like, if the team is fully healthy, CJ McCollum would be the guy that comes off the bench. And I thought that was a very good take. Because I wholeheartedly agree. Now, it's a lot of questions that still need to be answered. It's more of a matchup type of thing with this team. As you can see, it's more of a matchup thing. I don't really know, but it's also more of a preseason thing too, because they just want to see different lineups. So I can't really put too much set in stone with that, but just the first lineup of the season. Also, Trey Murphy injury. So would that come into play? Would Trey be the guy? I don't know. We have no answers for that. We just have to see. Guys, listen. I'm talking to you right now. Zion Williamson will be in the MVP race. I get it. It's preseason. It's early. But from what I've seen, if he plays over 65 games, you have to be in the NBA requirements or whatnot nowadays. But if Zion Williamson is healthy, from what I've seen, just on one preseason game, he will be in the MVP discussions. Maybe not the final 3, but he'll be in that 5, God willingly. Because what I seen yesterday was beautiful spacing. Now, leading up to that, Willie Green, David Griffin, Bryson Grant really did speak about it media day about running more of a 5-out approach, especially with Daniel Tice in the game, because he does have the 3-point ability to stretch the floor, which he did show. He did show that you have to respect him out there, because he will knock down that 3. It just really looked so beautiful, the spacing, because you had Zion still bringing the ball up, but also you had DeJounte Murray being that true floor general that they brought him in to be. As a matter of fact, this was Zion Williamson had to say about DeJounte.
Just what was your overall impression of getting out against an opponent with DeJounte on the first time? Obviously, you guys have worked together in camp, but now you're facing someone else. Just what did you make of his game today?
With DeJounte, I was kind of telling him, I was making a joke, because I would joke with CJ about, like, hey, it's the first time in a while I play with a real point guard, man. But it's all love, because CJ told y'all last year, there are times where I think CJ would try to play point, and I'm like, CJ, I appreciate it, but I need you to score. So with DeJounte, I was telling him I'm setting certain screens, and I got to roll faster, because before, where you got playmakers like CJ, BI coming off the screen mostly, now you have a true point guard that's looking to make the pass first. So I was just telling him that that's just chemistry that we're just going to build as the season goes on.
Like, you hear, man, there's always truth in jokes. Okay, guys, there's always truth in jokes. Do you hear him? He basically said, it's been a while since I played with a true point guard like Lonzo Ball that was really looking to give him, pass first point guard. CJ McCollum is not a point guard. We all know that. He's not a true point guard. He's a shooting guard, combo guard. His job is to score the ball. Zion said, listen, CJ, I need you to score the ball. So we already know what CJ McCollum is supposed to do. So that Herb Jones, speaking about the spacing, Herb Jones, you could tell that, I don't know if it's number 2 Herb Jones, but he was number 5 Herb Jones, was still Herb Jones corner pocket. But Herb Jones, oh man, it's preseason. There's only one game, but Lord, that shot, his 3-point shot, it looked improved. And as much as improved from last year, from the year before, it looks like it has made another jump. And that's scary for the NBA. That's scary for the league. It's scary for the league because that is a true 3-and-D first-team All-NBA caliber player. And people you can't even sit there and entertain the idea of Herb Jones coming out the bench, man. Come on, man. Stop it. Get out of here. Get out of my face. I'm not trying to hear what you gotta say if you got Herb Jones coming off the bench. Stop it, please. But the reason why we even bringing up the bench is because DeJounte Murray, he might have done miracles for this New Orleans Pelicans team. He might be the guy that can really unlock it, because one thing I did see, he made this pass to Zion. Zion set a screen. Zion spoke about it, how he said he had to set screens a little bit faster, but the pass that Zion was really speaking about was he set a screen, and DeJounte hit him with like a little pocket bounce pass right into his hands. Zion got an easy lay. Man, we have been waiting for Zion to get fed set up like that since Lonzo Ball. Other than that, you have Zion having to bring the ball up the court and just have to put on this Superman cape and just do something amazing, which he was still doing yesterday. He was still doing that yesterday, still getting to the paint, still bullying. He's giving Jonathan Isaac the blues, right? So Zion is still Zion. Look healthy, look great, played 19 minutes. He played, I think, like the 3rd most minutes on the team. And it's rare. I ain't gonna say it's rare, but it's been a while since we've seen Zion really like here at peak prestige condition, like right now before the season. Last year he kind of had to work his way. I mean, a couple years, he had to work his way into that. But now that you're really seeing him, just a whole different mindset. It might be the beard. He has a beard now, and he's just locked into a whole different mindset. But it was one thing that I ain't gonna say I have to critique Zion about, but I'm a little disappointed about his lack of shooting a mid-range during the game. It's the preseason, bro. Just go out there and just let it fly. Like, it's okay. Like, I get his first game, get the jitters out, whatever. But it's preseason, man. Like, this is the time you're supposed to be out there, taking those type of shots, because it doesn't matter. End of the day, this doesn't go up as a win or loss. These stats don't even get recorded in the record books. So I would like to see him out there, just trying more threes, trying mid-range shots. He had a couple turnaround mid-range type of moves, but I'm really pull up, shoot it. They gave it to you. It's preseason, bro. Get that confidence. So that's one thing I do have to critique about Zion. Other than that, he played an A+ game. I still gave you an apple, but that's one thing I would have rather see. But shooting wise, we're talking about shooting. Jordan Hawkins, he did exactly what I wanted Zion to do, even though that's his game. But he just green light, like Willie Green had to say right here.
Think about what Jordan Hawkins did coming off the bench today.
Yeah, he's got the green light. You see daylight, let it go, and if not, we all trust that he'll make good decisions, swing it or drive the ball.
I hear what Willie had to say. Green light. Those type of guys, they get a green light. Just literally just said, we trusted him. So that lets you know right now Jordan Hawkins is the X factor. I did a video about Jordan Hawkins being the X factor for the Pelicans, but to reiterate that, yes, I think that Jordan Hawkins, especially with Najee Marshall and Dyson Daniels being gone now, he has no choice but to jump into that role. You don't draft this guy, lottery pick, UConn national champion, showed all these flashes his rookie season, and just fell out the rotation because of a veteran team, whatever. That has no excuses this year. He has to play, and you can tell that they are, telling him, reinforcing to him that, bro, go out there, let it fly. All right, you're the shooter, go be the shooter. And Jordan Hawkins, man, it's like when he has it going, when Jordan Hawkins has it going, it is a spiritual experience. And it's rare for shooters to even give you that outside of your Steph Currys, your Klay Thompsons, Dame that had a couple games but I'm talking like a truly spiritual shooting experience. Jordan Hawkins, he has that X factor. He will be the X factor for the Pelicans. Jordan Hawkins, he's ready. He's going to take that next step this year. But, you know, especially with Point Zion out there, with the Point Zion and DeJounte Murray effect, and then spacing, this 5 and out that the Pelicans are running. It's just, the shots are endless. The open shots he's going to get are endless. If you have Zion just crashing into the paint, what you've seen, the defense has to collapse on him. And that's when you have all these guys out there that's ready to shoot threes. And a couple guys that surprised me, well, I can say surprised me, but, you know, really caught my eye was Jamal Cain and Malcolm Hill. Especially going to be shooting the ball like that. There's always a place in the NBA for shooters. But those two guys, you know, they came in, they ended up getting the dub for the Pelicans at the end. You know, a couple guys is probably, you know, the 11th, 12th man off the bench, but still, you know, fighting for spots. They showed a lot of promise. You know, Jamal Cain and Malcolm Hill, they've been here for a little minute. So those two guys, they was out there working. They really showed me something. So I think moving forward, you know, the coaching staff sees it too. You know, if it's catching my eye, you think it's not catching theirs. Their job is to actually do this. My job is to yap. So I believe that they're gonna see that. Tice, JR3, JRE, Joe Rogan Experience, no, Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Their shooting was, you know, I ain't gonna say it exceeded expectations, but their shooting was a great sight to see. Just in the confidence to shoot the type of shots they were shooting. But just, I don't want to get ahead of myself, guys. I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to control my extreme excitement, but because yes, game 1 of the preseason, you know, and we're not fully healthy yet, so that also will come to play when you're really playing games. But it was a great sign to see that, you know, the guys they were fired up. They were fired up to be in the blender. 12:30 game. What are we doing, NBA? Like 12:30 tip off, guys. Adam Silver, what are we doing? 12:30 tip off. What are we doing, man? Come on, man. People have jobs, okay, buddy? Like we nobody. Like, come on, man. You have the blender looking empty. Well, come on, dog. But it's preseason. I digress. I guess it's time for everybody to, you know, work the kinks out. But 12:30 tip off is inhumane, brother. Inhumane. People eating lunch at 12:30. How are they supposed to go to the game? So, and you know, you guys, thank you for staying for the end of the video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button. We're gonna keep pushing away, man. October, it's time to grind. Season's around the corner, October 23rd. So, like I said, man, y'all stay locked in with me. I'm locked in with you, and it's your boy Jordan Kitchens, and I'm signing out. Peace.